Hello, welcome to the Vladamir Z show. I am your host, Vladamir Z, and I am Russian, answering your questions about the Pokemons. Now let us turn to little screen in these things, right? Okay, now you notice there is not much light in this room I am in. Well, don't worry about that. It is called I am too lazy to go get a bright enough light. So what am I doing here today? I am reading your comments on questions for my first show, which was going to be Ask a Russian, but you know, it is the Vladamir Z show, because that is my name and you should know it in these things. And how about awesome 8-bit music? That is awesome, it will be playing all over the show in these things, right? Okay, so let's just get us to business, right? Okay, so this person right here, Masked J2, he says, in Russia is there Pokemon? Yes, Masked Man, there is many Pokemon. Okay, there are the Obama Snows and the Glare Eyes and very, very ice much Pokemon, you know? They like it in cold region of Russia. It is good for them. Okay, so Wire Lobster 2 is to be saying to me, in Russia, is there more love of the motherland than the cookie? I turn around camera in the dark and I find my face. And I give you that stare. You do not threaten Mother Russia. But I mean, it depends what cookie we are talking about here. I mean, if it is the macadamia nut cookies with the chocolate chips and stuffs, maybe I love cookie a bit more, but we not tell the motherland that, right? She not know. And now the song repeats in these things, that's wonderful. Okay, what is the national Pokemon of Russia? It is Vladamir Z, okay? It is a 5th generation Pokemon, so look out for that. What is your name? Mr. Pokemon Jr. Hey, he's funny with the names, right? Tinka Two Legs says, what is your next walkthrough going to be? It is probably going to be the 5th generation if I take a guess, right? I don't know. We see what happens. I not make any promises, because as soon as I make promises, you people say, oh, where is this thing you promised to me? And I say, hey, fuck you, I do when I do, right? It's just like episode 50 of Hard Code Walkthrough. Everybody say, oh, where is that Diogen Z? Well, hey, I am Vladamir Z, and I tell you what, you give that Diogen Z kind of guy a break, okay? He do much things in life and does not need little YouTube audience saying, hey, you do this now, right? No, shut up, okay? I have special guest for you on that episode, but do not expect it on any time soon, okay? So thank you for question, Tinka Two Legs, right? What's this guy? Space Jack 96, right? Okay. Let me just go somewhere here. Let me go to my videos. Look at this. You're looking at the behind scene of this YouTube. Look at all the videos I'm posting in this, right? Let's see. Where is it? Yes, okay, for whoever else is watching this video does not know what I am doing, I want you to go to whoever that guy was I mentioned and spam him, because I am just proving him I do something. I could easily tell him I do something, but, you know, I actually want to prove point here. And we have got 10 minutes, right? We killed those things. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay, he tells me to do the conduit review, like he's somebody good, right? He said, oh, you do conduit review because I tell you to, eh? Again, fuck you. I do that long time ago. See, I do that July 17th. I do 2 parts of it, I'm so good, okay? So, screw you, whatever your name was, it's not even worth remembering. Because I did that already, okay? And I'm not going to post a link to it because I just don't care. Look at this, my computer, she's freezing. That is the problem about being in Russia, it is too cold. And computers freeze all the time. Wait a second, I am pasting it right now, right? Fuck. There we go, okay. Now we're back to video with the questions on it, right? Okay. Look, it is my face in light. Okay, that question took too much time. So yes, I did one already. So you, look at this, I give you thumbs down. Or vote you down, right? The silly YouTubes. Okay, the Killer 5000 says next walkthrough in Russian accent. It's so funny, LOL. this is not accent, I am a different person, okay? You know Diogen Z, but I am Vladamir Z, I am completely different person. And I don't know if I do walkthrough, okay? I've got too much to do. I don't know if I do one, but I visit on Diogen Z's walkthroughs, and you'll be happy with that. Okay, Stormhunter77 says, how do you pronounce ratata? There you go, I just said it. Ratata. Okay. This is how you pronounce, and then you answer your own questions. That is so adorable. Okay, okay, let's see. This guy, he answered big question, right? Ryusuke 492002, or just 8. And he says, hello, comrade. Oh, he's Russian, alright. Maybe he is Ruski, right? Not Ryusuke. Right, so what are you thinkings of 5th generation games of the Pokemon series featuring Pokemon Garnet and Amethyst version, Earth Ruby and Ocean Sapphire, and Mercury version? Most good, yes? It is very interesting to contemplate. Okay, it is very interesting, okay, but your names, they are all wrong. It is Pokemon Black and White. These are the 5th generation games. They have been announced in the Japanese magazine Koro Koro, right? It is good publication if you could read the Japanese. So, you know, it is not Amethyst and Garnet. It is Black and White. Earth Ruby and Ocean Sapphire, yeah, I think they might come, you know. I am really actually hoping for these games to be coming, you know. I was one of the few people who likes the Kyogre and the Groudon and the Rayquaza guy. I mean, that is where Deoxys comes from, is in 3rd generation, so I have some points in there I like. But yes, it is most good. It's very most good, okay? Plus your comment, because it was good question. Dan Z678 says good accent, right? I tell you, I am person, I am not just an accent. Let's see. Good video, good accent. You said that already. I give you thumbs down on that one, because you double post. What's the best team you ever had without cheats or trading? Just in the game of Pokemons that everyone could get. Okay, well, I think my best team was in Pokemon Crystal, right? I have a Typhlosion, I had the Victory Bell, I had the Umbreon, what else I have? I might have had the Holo, no I didn't. You know, I can't even remember, but I know it was like the first team I had in Pokemon Crystal. So, thank you, the Vic001. Grey Fox, right, can Russians fly? I would like to know whether it's safe to go outside yet, says FullMaster15. Yes, Russians can fly, and it is fine to go outside. We will not do like the birds and poop on your car, you know, we have some class in these things, right? But we have our wings tucked under our armpits, and then they come out like inflatable balloon sacks. See, the problem is we only fly at 19 o'clock, right? So nobody ever going to see us, you know, because we run on our own time. You Americans, you silly, you look at the clock like it is some kind of digital watch, right? But we still use the sundials, and that is why you never see a Russian fly. But it is true. The rumors are true. We can fly. Okay, this guy, again, you say awesome accent, but I am an awesome person, so how about that? Afk, please, what was your training technique for Elite 4 in Heart Gold and Soul Silver? I had a hard time getting through Lance. I had power level everyone to 55 plus. It was basically, you know, you try again until you succeed. It was a bit harder because the first time I did this it was in Japanese, so I don't really know what he sent out in these things. But, you know, I designed strategy. I got to say, Koga's Mach was a little fuck, right? He keep using the minimize and I never hit him. It's just I use earthquake and he say, oh no, I dodged the earthquake even though I am fat purple piece of goo, right? Yeah, so it is basically just trial and error. So I keep training, I use the phones, and that really is what it's all down to. Okay, so let's see. You were right, we all much fail at battling. Yep, that is right. Oh, there's you. Yes, you're good battlers, but you cannot take down me. And the Killer 5000 thinks he can, eh? Oh, he's so cool, right? We'll give him a +1 and little pat on the back there, cause he thinks he's funny. Loner Boner 888 is, I think his last guest question, right? Yes, it is, okay. Hey, you have been talking about the Arceus Toys R Us event giveaway, and I was given an Arceus and it doesn't trigger the event. Then you were scammed, my comrade. I am so sorry to hear that. You not get the true Arceus event. It is only a special Arceus that is to be unlocking that event, and unfortunately you got ripped off. So I would say, best case scenario is you go back to the guy who ripped you off, and then you rip one of his off, right? Yeah, and I mean his limbs, or his balls, whatever you think is more effective. I personally think ripping someone's balls off is very effective in an argument. Okay, and with that, I am Vladamir Z, and congratulations to all who have been on the first episode of this very much not effort pod, or whatever show you want to call. But do you see that right there? It said 264 views. On this video, I want to see at least over 100 views, otherwise I no make another episode. Okay, so them's are the rules. Every week it'll go up 100 views, and who knows, maybe we get up to amazing over 9,000 views. Okay, so I am here, Vladamir Z, you watching me, and I am done talking to you.